Empty the cash register into a bag. Don't look at me! Don't look!
I'm not. I won't. Please.
Hurry up!
Okay, okay.
Hurry! Hurry!
Here, take it. I'm not looking.
Stephen Campbell, valedictorian of his high school class, was supposed to graduate with honors this spring. Comes from a nice middle-class family. I mean, the kid had everything going for him.
Now, this is the same kid that ran into a truck after a holdup?
Yeah. I want to know why this kid thought he had to stick up liquor stores.
You're not saying I have to go back to college, are you? I already have my degree.
Mr. Lawrence over here. I would like to see what college is like. You would like to see what high school is like.
Actually, you guys must be reading my mind. That is exactly my plan. Now, the Penhall brothers are going to move into the dead boy's old room. Check around and see if you can dig anything up. If you come up with a lead, then we're going to slide in McCann and Hoffs. Fair enough, guys? All right, let's get busy.
Don't you think this is kind of creepy, taking a dead guy's room?
Yeah, it's creepy. Somebody's gonna do it. Might as well be us. Puts us right in the right place.
Hi.
I'm Doug Hirsch. This is my brother Joey.
Hi. Dave Burton.
You have a room to rent.
Yeah. Come on in, guys.
Great collection. You like the Pesh mode?
No, they belong to my roommate. Would you mind not looking through them? Look, I don't mean to be a pain. It's just that my roommate died a week ago. His name was Steve Campbell.
Is that the guy I read about who,
Robbed a store. Yeah, that's him. But that wasn't him, you know?
We could come back another time if you want.
I need the rent. My folks can barely afford my half. Look, if you guys want, you can move in a day. Rent's $250 a month.
$250 a month?
We'll take it.
Okay, there's, I'm just flabbergasted and left a myth in the whole existentialism of it all. So it's just gonna be me, you, and a couple of fake fur coats. My ride. Who's that? Melinda! I love your attitude. Melinda? Who's Melinda? An informant.
An informant? An informant's a little guy who asks you for $50 when he gives you information. That's Melinda.
Yeah? Also, I mean, does she know anything? Yeah! Oh, get out of here. You're wasting taxpayers' money. Don't start with me. How was she an informant? She told me if I take bonehead English, I can sleep in the mornings and have my evenings free.
That's not an informant.
What classes are you taking, smarty pants?
The same as Steve Campbell. Here. I got chemical engineering, Renaissance thought, and calculus. I will never sleep again.
So, you want to tell me again why we're doing this?
I think we were talking about your next birthday or something like that.
No, that wasn't it.
Well, sure it was, yeah.
No, it wasn't. I think it was, you saying that you couldn't see me as a power forward.
No, I could. You know, it's just that, it's not the first thing that pops into my mind, really.
Mm-hmm. College league champs, bro. I was the meanest man in the key.
Well, I believe you, sir.
Oh, you don't have to call me sir. I'm not that much older than you are.
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I was adjusting my shoelace. You know, I always tie them too tight, these high tops. They make you do that, you know? Whoa, he's got me on the ropes.
Damn straight.
Oh, whoa.
Young bird.
Pin. Oh, God, I gotta go. It's late.
So I guess you must lift a lot over at the academy gym, huh?
Nah.
No? Got some deal on the yuppie gym, is that it?
I don't like gyms, you know. Lifting's not my bag.
You don't lift?
No.
So how do you stay in shape?
I don't know, sports, I guess.
What sports?
I don't know, you know, basketball, roller skates, darts, you know, anything to get me off my butt. See ya.
It's time for you to start calling me sir again, too.
Ooh, yes, sir.
I can't do this. Nobody can do this.
Yeah, do what?
Oh, there's 15 pages on the role the Medici family had on the classical knowledge. This is not easy. Yeah, clear a spot for you here.
Sorry, I've got study group.
But the paper's due in 12 hours.
I'm done.
You're done?
You gotta apply yourself. That's what my dad always says.
Good advice. I noticed by your book, sir, that you're pre-law.
Yeah. My dad's been saving for my law school since the first day I decided on law.
Your dad a lawyer?
No, he's a cop. Court's got him so frustrated coming home at night. I thought I could make a difference. We kid around. Say we're going to be a two-stop justice system.
Was Steve Campbell pre-law?
Yeah. Yeah, Dad and I told him he could join the firm.
Your two-stop justice firm. Something I don't get. How does a pre-law student wind up robbing a store?
The police already asked me that. I don't know. I lay awake at night worrying, wondering. Listen, I've got to go. I'm already late for study group.
Later.
Hey, good luck on your paper.
I'm gonna need it.
Medieval allegorical tradition continuing into the Renaissance and culminating in the works of such writers as Ariosto, Boiardo, and much later, Edmund Spenser. I believe the hour is over. Now, as you hand in your papers on the Medicis, please pick up last week's essays.
Professor Gregg? Sir, I don't see my paper.
I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes in my office, Mr. Burton.
Sir, is there something wrong with my paper?
Other than the fact that you didn't write it?
What?
It's brilliant. But I felt it betrayed a certain onanistic quality, that there was a dearth of verisimilitude compared to your previous papers. Do you know what I'm getting at?
Not exactly.
Onanistic, verisimilitude, those are words you used in your paper. Could you use either one of them in a sentence right now?
Not off the top of my head.
You didn't write that paper.
I worked hard on that paper. I worked hard in this class.
Mr. Burton, I might show some leniency if you'd admit to the truth.
I won't admit to something that I didn't do.
I've been a professor for 12 years, and I know you're lying.
Professor, you prove it.
Does he know?
He knows something, but he doesn't know it.
Burton. You know Melinda?
Melinda Cross? She's in my study group, yeah.
How'd you do on the paper?
Good.
Good? Good. How come the professor calls you in?
Just wanted to clarify a few things.
Oh, I see. So everything's okay?
Sure. Overall, he said it was, brilliant.
Brilliant? Congratulations. I didn't know I had a roommate who was brilliant. He's brilliant.
Yellow. Look, I told you I'd get it. No, don't. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Oh, yo! Thought we were going for pizza.
I'm not hungry.
Doug! Great. I got out of the shower early so I could go watch him get some cash.
Let's see what he's gonna do with it.
Give me that!
It's not even loaded, man.
Doesn't matter, a cop sees that, he'll shoot to kill.
Come on, let me.
No, you're coming back to the dorm with us. You're gonna explain what this is all about.
What are you, my old man?
You've already done one incredibly stupid thing tonight. Don't do another one. Come on. Okay, why don't you just tell us what happened?
You know how I wrote my paper so fast? I bought it.
And you needed the money to pay for it?
No. Somebody found out I bought it, and I'm paying him to shut up.
And that's what happened to your roommate. Is that it?
Yeah, I started getting these calls, pay $500 or your professor will know. I had till 7 tonight to get the money.
So the guy tells your professor you flunk one class. Big deal.
I won't just flunk, I'll get kicked out.
You get into another school.
Right. They call here and find out why I was kicked out. No law school, no admission. My whole life is down the drain. I don't even want to think about my old man.
Okay, take it easy. Let's just start with, where'd you get the paper?
My roommate told me about this place. They sell everything. Term papers, science projects. It's called Chadway Academic Research. Yes?
I didn't see you there. I heard this is where you can get, that you have, I need a paper.
I can barely hear you.
Well, it's that I'm in this Renaissance thought class, and every time I go to sit down to write, my mind goes blank.
Somehow I believe you. What's the topic?
It's oh, here it is. "15 to 20 pages on the role the Medici family
Medici?
had on the preservation of classical knowledge and thought."
Let me see what we've got. Nope. No. Well, here's one. The founding of the Medici Library, the birth and rebirth of the ancients. Got an A. Interested?
How do I know you didn't sell it to everybody in my class?
It's on the computer. You want me to double check?
Oh, yeah, if you could.
Got an A at the University of Ohio in 1989 for a history of Western thought class. It's never been used here. Any problem with that?
I got an A. No, hey, that's great. Do you have anything a little less good? I mean, I'm only doing like a 2.0, maybe like a low B, high C. I mean, if all of a sudden I ace this thing, my professor, he get kind of suspicious.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Thanks. I mean, thanks. Here's my credit card receipt. You know they just sold me this paper, let me put it on my card.
Okay, it's clean. Let's make the bust.
Time out, guys. You cannot bust a company for selling term papers.
What? They're doing it in broad daylight, middle of town.
Yeah, that's because what they're doing is legal.
Oh, wait a minute. How can that be legal?
Term papers are kind of like books. An author can sell whatever he's written to anyone he wants to, and that company can resell them.
Are you telling us we don't have a case?
The only thing that's illegal here is the students putting their names on these papers and turning them in. Called plagiarism.
You wanted us to find out what kind of trouble Steve Campbell was in. We think this is it.
What's it?
Someone was blackmailing. Somebody's blackmailing Burton right now.
Blackmailing is illegal still, isn't it, Captain?
Last I looked.
Well, so who's gonna write a term paper, get us in tight with his company?
Guys, I'm sorry I'm late. There was so much traffic, you wouldn't... I wonder if you'd be interested in buying my paper.
Another hard-working young scholar sharing her good grades with the less fortunate?
Something like that. It's on the...
I don't care what it's on, any more than the students who buy it care. What again?
You got an A.
We want it.
Hey, Cooper.
Yo, Mr. Paxton.
I need a copy of this.
No problem. Coming right up.
I heard you could make more money writing papers on order.
You do custom work? We can always use statistics.
Great, because I overcharged my credit card last month.
Have a request for statistics 305. Construct a multivariable contingency table using analysis of variant technique. Usual stuff.
Usual stuff, right.
Here you go. Mr. Pax, we got a problem with the computer again.
Oh, 1 second.
You find anything?
No, they don't keep names, but I did find a list of credit card numbers.
Link any with students buying papers?
Gonna try.
Try what?
I'm gonna try junior college again.
I am so glad I got out of the teaching business.
What, you used to teach, Mr. Pax?
I used to spoon-feed information to students. Now I sell it outright. Your copy machine going?
Yo, right. Yo, later.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Did you write this paper?
I'll tell you one more time. Yes.
This is your original work.
Yes.
I received this last night. It was left outside my front door. It's identical to yours, but it's by a Doris Pusner, June 17th, 1987, University of California. I called the professor. She remembered the paper.
Professor Gray, see, I need this class to keep up my GPA if I'm going to get into law school.
You should have taken bicycle maintenance.
I'll take the class over again, totally straight.
I gave you that opportunity 2 days ago.
Please, sir, don't kick me out.
I've already talked to the dean. Your case will be heard before a full session of the Academic Standards Commission on Friday.
Hey, morning, everybody.
Ah, Mac, those credit card numbers you gave me?
Yeah.
List of names came in from downtown. Now, odds are a few of those people are victims of our blackmailer. Why don't you get to know one of them, huh?
Okay. Melinda Cross, Ron
Let me see that.
Bill Bailey.
Let me see that. Linda Cross. I met her. She's smart. She doesn't seem like the type that'd be cheating.
Yeah, none of those kids are the type to cheat. I mean, they're not dumb. They just do that to stay at the top of the grade curve.
What you doing, Mac?
Making a phone call. Yes, registrar's office? Yes, I'd like to get a class schedule, please, of a student by the name of Melinda Cross. Does anybody know Melinda Cross? Melinda Cross, anybody? Hello, does anybody know Melinda Cross? Melinda Cross, anybody know Melinda Cross here?
I'm Melinda Cross.
Melinda Cross with a 3.91 overall?
Yes. Why?
Hi, I'm Tony Cooper, and I'm thinking about going back to school again, and I could really use a tutor. I saw your name on the dean's list.
No, I don't think I like this.
Look, I study hard, and I take direction pretty well.
No, I mean that you're following me. I'm not comfortable with it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to follow you. Well, if you don't stop moving, I'm gonna be following you again. Look, okay, I should have found a way to get an introduction, but I don't know anybody you know, and I need some major help with the books. I figured, well, if you met me, I could talk you into saying yes, even though I can see I'm talking you into saying no. But maybe I'll just get smarter by osmosis, unless, of course, you walk away again, in which case osmosis would be impossible.
Do you always talk this fast?
Only when I'm desperate. Look, I could really use 5 hours a week, and I'll pay whatever you charge.
Well, I could really use the money.
Well, then we got a deal, okay?
Okay.
How's Friday night?
I can't. I've got the student court case.
That's okay. We'll meet after. Is your place okay?
My place?
Yeah.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you where that is.
That's true. I kinda already do know.
Osmosis?
Osmosis, yeah.
What do you pack for? Your hearing's not for a few days.
I know what's going to happen. I just want to be ready when they say it.
Well, who all is going to be at this court thing?
Faculty and students.
Well, you just can't lay down and play dead just because you showed a little lousy judgment. You got to fight this thing. Pretend like it's your first case. Where you going?
To work on my defense.
Hello.
I know you bought a term paper. It'll cost you $500 to keep Professor Gray from knowing, too.
Yeah, I'm listening.
In a bag at the South Quad, noon tomorrow. Drop it and go.
A mysterious caller.
Do you recognize the voice?
No. We'll find out who it is soon enough.
$100, $200, $300, $400, $500, guys.
Mac and I will be at Chadway Research to tell whoever leaves to pick up the money.
We're covering the drop. What do you guys have to double up?
2 reasons. 1, so he doesn't get away. 2, so the DA doesn't turn him loose. Blackmail is very hard to prove.
Let's do this.
This better be an A.
It's gonna be a bestseller.
I'm off to lunch.
Ditto, I have a reservation at noon sharp. Later.
Watch your store, Tony.
Will do, boss.
Meet me outside.
Linda. Hi.
Hi. You work here?
Oh, yeah, didn't I mention that? Oh, yeah, I do some copying here, and I moving some boxes and stuff like that. I gotta go. I got something to do, but so I'll see you tomorrow after the hearing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Couldn't shake her.
I didn't know which one to follow.
I don't see Hobbs. I don't see McCann. Hey, what? Look. Think it's the guy with the dog?
No. Notice a guy with a dog.
You notice a girl with a dog. With a guy, you notice a dog. What kind of dog you think that is?
Hey,
What?
look. It's the bald guy.
Too obvious. Maybe if you had a hat or something.
Mark.
Get set. Oh, no!
Scum! My roommate got killed trying to get your dirty money!
Get off him, Burton. Take it easy. Police officer.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Big surprise. You better be a lawyer, all the trouble you get into. You two are coming with us. You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
By the time you get out of jail, you'll have grown all your hair back. You cut the bald guy loose. How come? He picked up the money.
Hey, this guy was in our drunk tank last night. He did not make any phone call. He just stumbled into our steam.
Did Hobbs and McCann ever show up?
No, they didn't. That's my next phone call, and this better be good.
Listen, I'm sorry I screwed up your drop. When I think about the guy that drove Steve to do what he did, I wish I could get my hands on him.
That's our job.
Listen, do you guys come to my hearing tomorrow?
Yeah. But be cool about us because the case isn't over yet.
I just want you to get the guy.
Burton. It's about tomorrow. Good luck.
It was my fault.
No, it was mine. I couldn't shake Melinda.
Still, I should have followed one of the cars.
I would have followed Austin.
Austin, no, Paxton. Paxton, he had more motive.
What motive? He's a paper clerk happy with his coffee breaks.
He was a professor, sour grapes and all that stuff.
Then why didn't you follow him?
Because I thought maybe you might, and then no one would follow Austin.
Which is why neither of us followed either of them.
Basically.
Kind of.
In a nutshell.
Did you tell her I was old?
Sir?
Did you tell her that you beat me at arm wrestling, so, like, maybe I'm losing it in every other department and therefore will be easily confused?
No.
Oh. Mac didn't mention anything about arm wrestling, sir.
I'm looking for my sport, okay? And you two are supposed to be out arresting the bad guys, or at least trailing the bad guys. So get your young selves up, get your butts out of here, go do your jobs, and do not come back in here with any story remotely like the one you just told me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'd like to point out that we are not a court of law, but an administrative arm of the university. And as such, we'll decide, based on what we hear today, if David Burton did plagiarize, and if so, to what extent he should be penalized.
I've submitted 2 term papers. One David Burton handed in for my class.
There's no reason for the professor to make a case. I did it.
Dave Burton has admitted his indiscretion and publicly apologized. It's obvious he's suffering, and it's worth noting that his crime has hurt no one but himself.
He has hurt every student who toiled long and hard to hand in their own work.
Okay, but should his life be ruined because of that? He'll never get into another college, and certainly no law school. I move that we give him another chance.
David Burton, in accordance with university policy, as of this date, you are hereby expelled. Your official transcripts will be stamped with the words, registration terminated due to an academic indiscretion.
Are you okay?
It just doesn't seem fair.
You want to talk about it?
No. I just want to be alone.
It was a tough break.
Steve got the tough break. I can still pick up the pieces. And I'm still alive. till my dad gets a hold of me.
You need a lift?
No, I'm going to go over to Steve's folks' place first. I want to tell them what really happened to their son.
Why don't you bring your father?
How come?
Well, it's just a hunch, but I have a feeling it'll make it easier for everybody involved.
Okay. Thanks.
Mr. Hirsch, I need to see you in my office. I'm sure you know why.
Did somebody give you a paper that looked just like mine?
Yeah.
Name's not Hirsch. It's Officer Penhall. Somebody's been blackmailing these kids.
I'm being used in a...
Did you happen to recognize the voice on the phone? Anything you can tell me?
It's a whisper. For all I know, it could be a woman.
They're smart. I'd appreciate it if you let me know you hear anything else.
Well, I'll do that.
Should have known it'd be you.
Today is Friday, isn't it? Is there something wrong?
I hope you don't think I'm gonna enjoy this.
Melinda,
Now what? Isn't this what you wanted?
Melinda, when I asked you to tutor me, I meant books.
Oh my God. You're not him, are you?
Melinda, I'm a cop. I'm Officer Tony McCann.
And I thought Dave Burton was in trouble.
I take it you brought a term paper.
Look, I have 2 part-time jobs, plus I carry 18 hours. I just couldn't handle it. So I bought my paper, Psych 401.
Okay, when did the blackmailer call you?
About a week ago. Look, I just don't have the money.
So he offered you an alternative instead, right?
Yeah, he just called. He said he's on his way over. I thought you were him.
Okay.
Fuller.
Captain, this is Mac. I'm at 506 University Place, apartment 14. Look, our guy is coming over in person to collect, so...
All right, listen, it's gonna take a few minutes to reach the others. You want some black and whites in the meantime?
No, they'll just scare him off.
You know, this doesn't fit this guy's M.O. I mean, I don't understand this at all.
I do. Later.
Just a minute.
That's right. Gary Austin, your friendly store manager. Hope you don't mind if I tell you, I'm glad you don't have the money. Nice place.
papers wasn't enough, Austin.
It's never enough.
Let's go. Yeah, let me know how you like punching license plates.
You okay?
Yeah.
Give us a lift to the station, huh?
Hey, for this guy, the shortcut.
You scum.
Blackmailing out of your own company. You're dumber than you look.
Hi. So, how'd it go?
Well, I have to take the course over again for no credit. There won't be anything on my record except video.
Well, that's great. So turning yourself in was the right thing to do, huh?
Yeah. Well, it would have been anyway. Thanks, Mac.
Oh, you're welcome. Osmosis.
More pearls of wisdom?
I came to buy my paper back.
Great. I'm the new boss, and I lose my best supplier.
There's got to be a better way to make money than this.
I'll delete your paper. Are you sure?
That was simple.
Nothing's that simple.
Mr. Paxton, you said you used to spoon feed your classes. Now, something tells me you're trying to save the world from your professor's podium.
So?
So you come down to this? Pushing plagiarism?
You're not actually trying to get me to quit, are you?
No. No, I was just trying to get you to go out for a cup of coffee with me and talk about it.
What are you, cop?
Yeah.
This is legal.
But is it right?
You're still trying to save the world.
Okay. All right, I'm out of here. But listen, tell me this. When was the last night you slept all the way through?
Wait! Coffee sounds good.